Back in grade 8, I used to follow this kid around when I first came to the school. And he was this well-mannered, really down-to-earth guy. He was a logical person. He always thought before he acted. He was mellow. He had a great sense of humor. And he really connected with me. And so that established his credibility. And so whatever he did, I did. Because in a way, I sort of looked up to him. Our relationship was really strengthening. Up until term 2, when we were just walking past the bathroom, and then he told me to come with him, and I went with him, and then he pulled out this yellow thing with a black top. I thought it was a highlighter until I realized it was a vape. And he wanted me to vape as well. And because I was always taught that, smoking is bad, it's bad for your lungs, I was really hesitant. Even though he was a really good guy, I just couldn't understand why he would be vaping, so it was hard for me to escape that scenario. And when he saw that I was hesitant, he said, "Come on, mate, just a little puff." And I said, no, I'm good. And then, I said he's always this mellow guy. He said something that really shocked me. He said, "Don't be stupid. Take it now, or else you're weak and I'll never hang around you again." And he was right about one thing. Not that I was weak, but I never hung around him again. Let's not get manipulated now. Firstly, bring out your notes app or your diary and write down your morals. These are your do's and don'ts. For example, I don't smoke. Don't use I will. Say I am. So go, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't swear. I don't disrespect my family. Whatever you feel in your heart that is right. Write all of that down. And what I want you to do is read it every time you wake up, so that you remind yourself and visualize yourself taking that action whenever you come into a scenario that tempts you. Secondly, any scenarios that tempt you, write it down. Now, for example, you wrote, I don't drink, and you're with your mates at this party and they start drinking and they tell you all about this drink. "Oh yeah, it's really sweet. I feel so good. You should have some." Obviously you're not going to drink, right? Because that's part of your moral, your value, that you won't drink, no matter what anyone says, because it goes against what you've written down, what you've agreed to. So, next to that I don't drink, write down the scenario that almost tempted you. And then you go, yeah, it tempted me, but it was an accomplishment that I stayed true to my value And I said no. I don't drink. And thirdly, if it may make you uncomfortable, then it's alright, but I want you to follow God. Because you see, God has already said and spread His message to 1 out of 3 people that are His servants, His children, His soldiers, that are Christians. You see, Christianity isn't a religion. It isn't subjected to a book. It's the truth. Every religion mentions Jesus Christ because they know it's the truth. They just won't say it. You see how I was saying a book? In that book, it has the 10 Commandments. Everything you should follow in order to live a truly pure and saint life. And also it's a beautifully articulated story. And from this, I pray you turn to God, you put your cross up every day,